I'll be going over how to use Labster in your D2L Brightspace courses. Here's just a quick overview of the things we're going to cover today. First, I'll go over what your onboarding process with Labster is going to look like after your school has purchased it. Then I will be doing a simulation upload demonstration in D2L. And after that, I'll go over some of Labster's support overview and also our Labster best practices. So here's an overview of what your onboarding process with Labster will look like. Once a signed order form is received, a customer success manager here will reach out to all of your school's instructors. The bookstore contacts will also, if your school requires voucher codes, your bookstore contacts will be contacted regarding that. Instructors will add, after the LTI tool has been added by your LMS admin, we'll reach out to instructors to set up a training call. This will be, I'll do the same thing that I'll be showing you here today. We'll go over how to add Labster within your courses and where you can access all of Labster's help pages, view student grades, all of that stuff. And during your training call, I'll also introduce you to your account manager. Your account manager is who you will go to with any contractual questions, and your customer success manager is the person that you will go to with any access questions. So now I will go into D2L and show you how to add Labster simulations. Once you're logged into your D2L account, you can go up here and select the course that you'll be using Labster with. Once you're in your correct course, if you go under the Content tab, down here, to add a simulation into this course, you will click Add Existing. And you'll see down here, the external links for Labster have popped up. You will only be prompted to select one Labster external link. Once you select the Labster external link, you'll be brought to this page. It's bigger for you. Here you can search through all of the simulations that Labster offers. You could search up here by keyword, and you can also filter by subject, by education level, by language, and by device that it's available on, as well as filtering out labs that are available in accessibility mode. Right now, as you can see over here, we have 288 simulations available for your use. If you scroll down, you'll be able to see all of our simulations. If you click into a simulation that you think you may want to add, up here you'll be able to see the lab report, lab manual, read theory, and an unanswered and answered copy of the quiz questions. These quiz questions are the questions that students are asked throughout the duration of their simulation. And the lab report and lab manual are only available along with the quiz questions. They're only available in your instructor view. Students will not have access to any of these. These are all downloadable documents that if you would like to share with your students, you can download them and edit them however you'd like and then share them with your students. Up here, if you want to play the simulation for yourself, you can do so by clicking this. If you scroll down, you can watch a video of someone else completing the simulation. And down here, you'll see about how long it should take students to complete the simulation, if it's available in accessibility mode, along with the languages it's available in. Down here, you'll see a little summary of the simulation, the learning objectives and related standards that it covers. And if you scroll down further, you'll also see some screen grabs that students will see as they complete the simulation. If you decide that this is one that you'd like to add to your course, you can click Add to Course. And then it will bring you back out to here and you'll be able to see that it's been added down here. When you click on it in here, it'll bring you to this page. This is what students will see. Students will not see any of these documents. They will just be prompted to play the simulation. When they click to play the simulation, they'll be brought to this page. This will load fully, and then it will change to start, and they will click on start and begin to play the simulation. Also on this page, down right here, is our chat support. This is a great resource for students to use if they run into any technical problems while completing simulations. We have usually an under 5-minute response time. It's available 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. One other thing that you will need to add to your course is your Labster dashboard. The way we're going to do that is the same way that we went to add simulations. You'll click on Add Existing, select your Labster external tool, and you'll be brought back to this page again. Once you're here, you'll see it's the first thing that pops up down here. If you click into it, you'll be able to see what instructors will see on their Labster dashboard. You'll be able to see student grades, completion rate, the time and date that they completed it on, the score they received, how much time it took them to complete the simulation, the total number of attempts that they took, the detailed answers to their quiz questions, and students will be able to see their own grades, user preferences, and just the language and accessibility mode. If you scroll down here, there's a screen grab of what you'll be able to see in your Labster dashboard. So if you hit add to course, it'll add it to your course. I've already added it over here. I'm going to click into it to show you what it looks like. So down here, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see each student that completed it. You'll be able to see the date and time, the score they received, and if they haven't fully completed it, you'll be able to see how much of it they have completed over here. If you click into it further, you can see the time that they spent on it, and even further, and you'll be able to see how many attempts that they've made. Labster automatically takes the best attempts, the best score that they get out of all of their attempts to sync with your D2L gradebooks. Here, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see which quiz questions they answered correctly and how many times it took them to answer each quiz question correctly. And we also make our grade data downloadable. If you go up here, you can download all of your grade data, or you can download it per simulation. And you're also able to download simulation engagement data. Now let's go over Labster's best practices. If students, this is a great slide to share with your students. If they're following all of the do's and all of the don'ts, then they should have a seamless experience with accessing Labster. We ask that they use a laptop, desktop, or Chromebook. Firefox and Chrome are recommended browsers. We are not supported in Safari. We ask that they close out all of their tabs that they might have open while they're completing a simulation. We ask that they wait 100% until the simulation loads 100% to start to do it. And while it's loading, we recommend that they do not click away from the simulation, just stay in that tab until it loads fully. And here's also a list of our support and resources. We have our Labster help page, our community campus forum, and our instructor resource page. This Labster help page is super useful for instructors and students. You can search by keyword. For example, if you search D2L, you'll be brought to this page. And here is a video and step-by-step instructions on how to add simulations to your D2L course. We also have our community campus forum. This is just a place for instructors around the world that use Labster to connect and share how they're using it in their classroom. And our instructor resource page is I have a page again where you can search by keyword, and it's all things Labster. We have blogs, articles, videos, anything that you have a question on, you can search here and you'll be brought to a page to help you with that. Any questions?
I haven't seen any questions come through, Megan. Maybe just give it, okay. So we did have one question come through. Let me expand it out so I can see it. Okay, it says the microscopy labs were separated into the different types of microscopy. Is there, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that wrong. Is there a more general one that covers all of the different types that we can use for an intro level course?
I'm not sure on what specific lab you're talking about, but if you go to add the simulation, like we did before, add existing Labster external tool, here you'll be able to search through all of the labs that we offer. And if you search by keyword up here, you'll be able to see all of the labs that are offered for that subject.
All right, looks like I don't see any other questions coming through. Maybe just give it one more second to make sure. But I think those are all the questions.
Awesome.
Okay, I haven't seen anything else come through, so that should be it.
Awesome. All right. Thank you for coming today.
Well, there's one more.
Oh.
Looks like she's typing it in. Give her just one more second. Okay, the grades, when we add a lab, how can we change those?
Change the point value of grades. So as you'll see, I've added this lab down here already. If you go up here to options and edit, here you'll be able to edit the name, the date that it's due. And if you scroll down further.
She was asking, so if a lab is worth 200 points, can it only count as 20 points instead, for example?
Yes, so we grade out of 100%, but if you change every assignment that you add, then Labster will automatically be added to your D2L gradebook, and if you change the points that it's graded out of in your gradebook, it'll automatically convert to that. So for example, if a student scored a 90% on one of our labs, it will show up as an 18 out of 20 in your D2L gradebook.
Fantastic. I don't see any other questions coming in. So I think that concludes the session, and thank you all so much for attending.
Thank you.